This is where we'll get Monsanto. We'll stop them if they have to tell the truth, because they don't have any. So this is your power. Your power is to get them to tell the truth. And that's the only way you can bring this out in the open. Vampires don't like light, and monsters like this don't like truth.
Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO!
Our food, our choice!
Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO!
I'm not here to attack Monsanto. I'm here to speak against the crime that the biotech industry is perpetrating in collusion with government and in collusion with big consumer group companies because they don't want people to know that the food has been genetically engineered.
The biggest problem we have is the corporate control of agriculture and Monsanto dictating to farmers and to consumers what they can grow and what they can eat. And how is it that a company that made Agent Orange that was sprayed in Vietnam during the Vietnam War is now increasingly in control of our food system?
We face a very important moment in history, and it really boils down to one thing. People are willing to lie to you in order to profit from you or enslave you. They have weaponized corn. How did they do that? They put a little bit of poison inside each corn kernel so that every creature that eats it has their stomach explode. What a horrid thing to do. Only a monster would even think of that.
So I guess we're the only ones here who are conscious of it, but we can spread the word.
Public opinion around the biotech industry's contamination of our food supply and destruction of our environment has reached the tipping point. We're fighting back.
Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO! Say no to GMO! GMO has got to go. It's time to go. Monsanto, it's time to go. Monsanto, it's time to go. Monsanto, it's time to go.
And Monsanto's first product was called Agent Orange. The Vietnamese War, 1 million people were killed or disabled with Agent Orange. There were 5,600 bombing runs to defoliate Vietnam and Cambodia. This is what the U.S. did to those poor countries, and Monsanto was the instrument of those deaths and that destruction. And now they found out how to put the same poison inside of an orange. They went from Agent Orange to In the Orange. What they really are is a weapons company that got into food because they saw that's where they could exercise the maximum control.
about what causes cancer. The poisons in our foods, the pesticides, the herbicides, they make us sick. Health Canada's official position, if they have an official position they don't waffle on, is that natural and organic food is the same as GMO food.
Say no to GMO! Why are our bees and butterflies dying?
We are against business if it hurts people, our farmland, and our precious planet. 64 countries in the world, including the progressive, I say progressive with tongue-in-cheek, nations such as China and Russia, require GMOs to be labeled. Why not Canada? Well, I think it's very sad that Canada does not have mandatory labeling, but the majority of consumers and citizens of Canada want mandatory labeling on their products so they can know what they're feeding to their families.
Say no to GMOs. It's not good.
Monsanto is part of the military-industrial complex. They're poisoning our food supply. We are under attack from within. The government is not your friend. They're not there to protect you. Military, law enforcement, alphabet agencies, all organs of government are completely controlled by the globalist government, one world government. They are killing us. You should be out of your houses and apartments down here walking with us. Come down now. This is your last chance. Everybody should be out here right now. We're all going to die if you don't get up and do something now.
Grow a little of your own food from non-GMO seeds, so you know exactly what you are feeding yourself and your family. Everyone does a little bit. The results can be huge. Thank you.
The only tests on humans of GMO foods are is the test being conducted right now on an unsuspecting public without our consent.
Monsanto is a toxin monger, and GMO is not genetically modified, it's genetically manipulated monstrosity. It's friggin' food, and it's meant only to make them money. And Santo means saint, but they're not saint. They should be called Monster Satan, not Monsanto, because my friend, they are not saints.
We want real food! GMOs are really rude! We want real food! GMOs are really rude! We want real food! GMOs are really rude! We want real food! GMOs are really rude!
They say organic food and GMO products are materially the same. That's your government's official position, and don't let them bullshit you. And the reason for that is because some of the people from Monsanto and Dow and DuPont and those kinds of people that work on behalf of bullshitting us about pesticides and genetically modified fruit want us to go to sleep. They don't want to wake up the sleeping giant of the masses. We the people. We the people that vote for these people who are supposed to be working for us, we the people. And there's too much bullshit, and it's not good or healthy for anybody. So I talked to this guy, Scott Soller, who's head of he works for Health Canada. He's head of the Natural Health Products Directorate, which we don't even need, because the way they're directing us is down the toilet. They want to get rid of the natural competition for drugs and pharmaceuticals and GMO food. Organic is the way to go. And when this guy says to me organic and GMO is the same, I say, wait a minute, what's the M in GMO stand for? It stands for modified. And modified means changed. They are not the same. They are different. And we don't want what they got. Health Canada says the same. Well, we don't have to test them. You got a regular potato and you got a GMO potato. You got a regular this and a regular that. You don't have to waste, the corporations don't have to spend their precious money testing the efficacy and safety of their GMO derivatives. So they say on one hand, they're the same, but when they go and apply for the patent, they have to show that they're materially different. They're significantly unique and different. On one hand, they control the seeds and they control the GMOs, and on the other hand, they say, oh, let the taxpayers bear the burden of getting sick.